This weekend
Hey!
we'll be going.
Hey, this weekend we're going to Big Sur. Big Sur is up the coast of California. It's on the one. Woo! Hey!
Hey. We booked an all-inclusive resort in Big Sur called Alila Ventana because last month Hyatt devalued a bunch of their points. So on the last day of the old valuation, we were looking for nice Hyatt hotels that we could book. And we randomly found one weekend availability for this resort. There's like no other weekend availability for the next year using points that we could find. So we booked it. We decided that for this weekend, we're not gonna use our phone.
Any type of technology. Even Kindles are not allowed.
Yeah, Jason wouldn't even let me bring a Kindle, which I was like, this is literally just a book, but easier to carry. But
It's called dopamine deprivation.
yeah, so we're not gonna have any fun this weekend.
Yeah, if we don't come out of this weekend feeling a 1 out of 10, we didn't do it right.
Okay. I didn't realize that was our goal. We're doing a pit stop in Santa Cruz for this sandwich shop that Jason really likes. Okay, we got to the sandwich shop a little early, so instead we're gonna go to a fabric store that's right next door. Invested in my new sewing hobby and he bought a bunch of fabric for us, but the store was having like a 20% off all fabric sale, so I was like, I don't actually have a pattern in mind. I just know that the next project I wanted to do is PJ pants and like PJ shorts, so I really put the onus on the store clerk who was helping me, and I was like, please just let me know how much fabric you think I should buy. But it's really cute. I got 3/4 of a yard of this seersucker fabric, so I'm gonna make little PJ shorts for myself with that. And then I got
3 yards.
Oh, 3 yards, that's right, 3 yards of this really soft flannel fabric, and I'm gonna make PJ pants for Jason with these. I'm really excited. These patterns are really cute. Just checked into the hotel and we went to the Japanese bathhouse really quickly. We have a dinner reservation now at like 5:15 because that was the only slot that was left tonight. We're on our way to eat our all-inclusive dinner. There's no unlimited entrees, but we can get unlimited apps. So we'll see how many of those we can eat to get our money's worth. We finally made it. Here with our incredible views of just white fog. Yum, our first course.
Gravy.
It's my duck confit, Jason's
Mushroom
flat iron
gravy.
steak with, okay, mushroom gravy. Fun! Good morning. It's our second day in Big Sur. We slept okay. I feel like I got woken up a bunch of times by woodpeckers, just like going to town on our unit, but otherwise the bed was really comfy. We're walking to breakfast right now. It's super cold. A downside of not having your phone is we don't know what the weather is, but when I checked the weather in advance, it said that it would be low of 65, high of like 79 every day and completely sunny, but it's like obviously not the case. It's like super foggy here. I'm like wearing Jason's sweater because I didn't pack anything that was warmer. Our theory is that this resort is in a microclimate of Big Sur that's just extremely foggy, so it's been a little bit rough weather-wise, but otherwise really relaxing and really nice not having a phone because we barely know what time it is and we're like extremely disconnected, other than last night when we watched the Knicks game, but we like didn't get to talk to anyone about it. We didn't get to read any like Reddit threads about it. We just like experienced the game, hung out a bit, and then went to bed. So I think we've been doing pretty well.
Yeah.
With the no screens, no phones thing. Yeah, I feel very mentally relaxed. Jason's so cold. Look at all these chickens!
Look at all those chickens!
Oh. After we left the resort, we first of all didn't use our map, so we were just like, let's just drive into the first place that looks interesting. So like 5 minutes away from the resort was Pfeiffer State Park. So we drove in, we spent $2 and purchased a physical map of the park so that we could figure out like what there is to do and like park in the right lot for it. We did a random hike that was like super overgrown. We're both wearing shorts, and so we saw a ton of poison oak and felt very creeped out by how many plants were touching our legs. So we bailed after less than a mile.
Turns out you should look up the trails you're gonna do online.
Yeah, so maybe hiking wise we should have used our phones because this was not sufficient to help us choose a good trail. We did that trail and then we came back and did another gorge trail, which was just like a wide paved road that like wasn't much of a hike. We're in Monterey. We're gonna go get clam chowder. We know that the clam chowder place is somewhere on the pier and we know the name of it. And since our phones are still off, we're just gonna wander around until we find it. But I'm like 8 out of 10 hungry, about to become hangry. So this is really high stakes, like trying to find the place in time before I totally lose it. On our drive down, we kept seeing all these 9-for-1 avocado signs, and we were like, okay, on our way back up, we'll definitely stop at one of these produce stands and buy some avocados. But when we got there, it was all just like normal grocery store priced items, and the avocados were like these tiny shriveled up little avocados. Next to it were Haas avocados priced at like regular grocery store prices. So we were like, damn, this advertising is low-key super misleading.